It's Major League Fishing's Tackle Warehouse Invitationals, the Phoenix Boat Stop 4, Lake of the Ozarks. Presented by Mystic Lubricants.
We are here.
We're here.
Lake of the Ozarks, baby. Look at that place. Hey, give me a hug, man.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
You excited?
I'm excited. Yeah.
Stop number 4, invitational here at Lake of the Ozarks. Look at that lake. That thing is looking pretty. Water color looks good. Calm, even though it's a ton of boaters out there.
Oh, yeah.
When I crossed the dam, there was a pile of them.
Holy cow, wasn't there?
The pockets are pretty protected. We're excited to get them.
Yeah.
We're going to get some stuff ready because tomorrow, this game begins. Day 1 invitational practice is kicking off right now. I got my Lowrance units firing up. These are going to come into play for sure this week. There's a lot of plans for bed fish. Lowrance has got the best waypoint management system in the market. This right here is going to get a workout with all the bed fish I hope to find. Also, side scan. Seeing the different types of rock and where the fish are in relation to that, it's going to be key this week. And I got them on Bass Boat Technologies mounts because this is still a big lake. We always fish big lakes, and you never know when the water's going to get rough, so you got to keep this investment, which is super important, safe. Bass Boat Technologies, Lowrance 212s. This right here is an awesome setup. I actually had this setup on my fiberglass Ranger Z520. I took it off and went to a single 16. So glad I went back. It doesn't set up as high. The single 16 was great. I loved it too, but I like this one a little better. A little more fail-safe too. So if one unit happens to have something go wrong with it, which anything electronic can have problems. So if one of them has a problem, I got to back up. And when you're doing the management system, like I said, that is very important. So we're gonna go out here and get them, fount, get ready for this big event. last day of practice. You can see the sun is kind of high back there, and I'm just putting in. Reason why, I mean, and everybody else is already in. It's part of my strategy. I love sight fishing. Caught my personal best, 13 pounds, 10 ounces sight fishing. I've cashed multiple checks sight fishing. Won several club tournaments sight fishing. I love sight fishing. It's one of my favorite ways to catch them. And when I came to Lake of the Ozarks this week, they're here, they're on beds. And this is a tournament you can win sight fishing. And because of that, I decided right out the gate, I am 110% in. And that's why I didn't go put in early this morning and try to find a morning bite or something like it, you know, throw a buzz bait or whatever, because that's not my game plan. It's not part of my strategy. And fishing's all about mental toughness and strategy. And if I would have went out there this morning or at the crack of dawn and caught 2 3.5 to 4 pounders on a buzz bait, I'd have that in my head as that's what I need to do. And that's not what I need to do. I've seen enough on beds, and I've seen the right size on beds to win this derby sight fishing, and that's what I need to do. And I'm 110% in, stubbornly. You know, the way it works out will just, it'll be the Lord's will, and it'll just be the way it works out. But I know what I need to do to win. I know how I need to do it, and not get my mind stuck on some kind of morning bite is the way to do it. So we're 110% in. We're gonna go run this nitro around this lake today. And being a big sight fisherman, I will tell you, one of the things I've learned through the years, key to sight fishing is managing your fish, knowing how big they are. You gotta have a great pair of sunglasses. My Wiley X's are perfect for the job. Best sunglasses I ever had. But another key is your electronics. Lowrance has the best waypoint management system in the business. And when you're marking fish and you're trying to give a location of where they're at, like I say whether the fish is shallow or deep. I say whether the fish is to the right or left or something, a predominant object on the bank. Lowrance allows me to do that. Size of the fish, all that stuff. Waypoint management is key in sight fishing. You gotta keep those fish straight so that when you get into the event, you know what you're going to. You don't burn fish. You don't go to one you thought was 2.5 and it not help you because it wasn't a keeper, or you go to one that's, you only go to the ones that are big after you got a really good limit, because you need to upgrade. You need to manage your fish, and Lowrance does the job perfectly. So we're gonna get out there. We're gonna find some more bedded fish. We're gonna keep this train rolling. I'm feeling good. So let's see how it goes.